level, also at the management level would be facilitated by IUCN, including the documentation of the all the good things which has happened in Chilika, which are relevant to the other parts of the world, would be done by IUCN.
For Chilika, and then what the state of Odisha asked IUCN. Number one with Chilika is that we would really like to have this knowledge now, or this experience from Chilika, to go to other countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Cambodia, Vietnam. So that is one step we are going to do, where we can do a learning exchange in the region. Number two is with the Ramsar Secretariat, we are also looking at how the school kids program that Chilika did, how we can again do that in the other regions. The fishing federation, how we can exchange fishing federation people between the different Ramsar sites in Asia. As the government of Odisha, the Honorable Minister asked us to help nominate 3 more Ramsar sites. So IUCN will be surely looking at and going ahead to help with the 3 Ramsar site studies, so that they can be nominated for Ramsar nomination. And the final is we would like CDA to help us draft a kind of a policy for other Ramsar sites in the region, that is Bangladesh. So and that's going to be our first step actually. As soon as I go back, we are going to have an informal MOU, and also the scientists working with CDA, we will see that how they get enrolled into our various commissions, and they can be then in touch with the scientists around the world.
We are really happy to see that here people are recognizing all challenges, and they are addressing the root causes of the challenges, and they are doing it in long term together with so many skills, so many commitment.
It is understood from the various presentation that the restoration measures help to enhance fish production and other shrimp production, and ultimately the livelihood. But in the meantime, we have to give much importance for the biodiversity conservation, because overfishing can also cause the decline of these birds, which are very crucial to maintain the fisheries, because birds are the biological indicators. Because if the restoration measures are helping the biodiversity conservation can be realized through the occurrence of these birds, some fishing regulation act has to be followed, so that bird population can also increase. This fisher can also they enjoy their right.
PTA has taken a very strategic approach that the conservation of this very valuable natural resource and the community benefit, that is the livelihood part of the community, should go hand in hand. And this is worked in the right track.
What I think can be done more is to continue the work we are doing. This is really on the right track to continue doing it, because restoration is a long term. It never ends. There is always room for improvement. So continue working on scientific issue, on monitoring, on evaluation, but also at the same time on exploitation. Wise use, sustainable exploitation, giving the opportunity to all those interests to have their livelihood through the conservation. This is very important.
So it's all been working in one. It's not in isolation that one is doing without the other. And I think that's a great example that one would like to share with others in the world and other Ramsar sites. And the message which I will take back to my organization also is that how do we really, once we have a good governance structure, a political will and a dedicated staff of scientists and bureaucrats, we can bring about a change. And I think Chilika therefore would be one of the best examples to show the world that if we have all these four stakeholders or actors together, we can bring about change.
We fully support what is happening here. It is promising. It is showing already good result. So we should continue the same way. We should continue all effort and continue to work together.
I would say that there's no room for complacency, because I know lots more to be done, particularly in the field of kind of bridging the research gap and knowledge gap. At the same time, the empowerment of the local community to transform them from the resource user to resource manager. I think that is my distant dream, so that they behave responsibly and we can kind of put into practice the responsible fisheries in this lake, and to establish a very good institution so that the Chilika Development Authority, its capacity is further increased so that it becomes one of the most leading and competent lake management authority in the world.